The corporate year end. For so many of us, it's just this chaotic mix of deadlines, holiday campaigns, and, of course, closing the books. But what if you had a secret weapon? Here's the thing. This year, artificial intelligence has officially gone from some futuristic buzzword to a practical, on-the-ground co-pilot for businesses. And in this explainer, we're going to dive into exactly how. You know that feeling, right? The pressure is just on. Workloads are piling up, and everybody is racing to hit their targets. It's a crunch we all feel. But this year, the game has totally changed. And honestly, the adoption numbers are just staggering. So let's start with the big picture. A full 65% of organizations are now regularly using generative AI. That's according to a recent McKinsey global survey. And get this, that number has nearly doubled in just the last 10 months. This is not a slow trickle, my friends. This is a tidal wave. And that wave, it gets even more intense when the stakes are high. A FedEx report found that a whopping 97% of large U.S. businesses plan to use AI this holiday season for critical functions. The message couldn't be clearer. If you're a big player, AI isn't just nice to have anymore. It's essential. But you know what? This isn't just about what businesses are doing. It's also about us, about consumers. Adobe reports that 52% of shoppers plan to use AI to help with their purchases this year. So the entire landscape has shifted. Your customers are using AI to find you, which means you have got to be using it to find them. Okay, so how does this all actually work in practice? Let's take a quick tour of an AI-powered organization, and we're going to start in the engine room, the back office. These are the essential behind-the-scenes functions that keep the whole company running, especially during that year-end chaos. Just take a look at this breakdown in finance, right? Instead of someone manually slogging through spreadsheets for hours to make a board pack, AI can just summarize all the data and create a really solid first draft. And what about that mountain of invoices that has to be processed before the cutoff? Well, AI can now handle that touchlessly. It literally just extracts the data and codes them automatically. No human needed. And for HR, it's a total game changer. 24/7 chatbots can instantly answer all those repetitive questions about holiday pay and leave, freeing up the team for much more strategic work. All right, let's move from that engine room right up to the front lines. Now we're talking about the customer-facing departments, marketing, sales, and service. This is where the holiday rush is most intense, and it's where AI is making a massive impact on revenue and, customer relationships. And just to give you a little taste of where this is all going, we're starting to see the rise of what's called agentic AI. Basically, these are systems that don't just complete a task you give them, they can proactively work towards a complex goal all on their own. Now, most companies are still scaling the basics for sure, but this is the future we're building towards. But for right now, today, the impact is already huge. Marketing teams are using AI to generate personalized holiday greetings for thousands of customers, all tailored by segment. They're creating campaign copy and images at a scale that was pretty much unimaginable before. For B2B sales, AI can even suggest the perfect corporate gift for a key client based on their history. And in customer service, AI receptionists are handling that flood of calls, answering FAQs, and routing only the most complex problems to a human, freeing up so much valuable time. Wow. I mean, if you need one number to understand the sheer scale of this shift, this is it. A 4,700% increase in generative AI traffic to retail sites. This isn't just some small, incremental change, it's a full-blown revolution in how people discover and buy things. The urgency to adapt is absolutely real. So, none of this front-end magic or back-office efficiency just happens on its own. It relies on a smart, resilient supply chain. This is the physical backbone of the holiday season, and guess what? It's also being supercharged by AI. And the stakes here really couldn't be any higher. Let's just take healthcare for a second. During seasonal surges, like for winter illnesses, getting medicines where they need to go isn't just a business goal. It can literally be a matter of life and death. This is what real-world impact looks like. Pfizer used AI-driven optimization in its supply chain for Paxlovid and reduced a critical production supply cycle time by 67%. That single improvement meant they could get about 20,000 extra doses out per batch. I mean, that is the power of an intelligent supply chain. And this is happening all over the place. AI models are getting dramatically better at forecasting seasonal demand, which helps optimize inventory so you don't run out of the popular stuff. It's making warehouses way more efficient and even planning the fastest delivery routes. And at the end of the day, it just makes the entire system more resilient to those inevitable disruptions that always come with any peak season. Okay, so we've seen the what and the why. But how do you actually get started? This isn't about flipping some magical AI switch. It's about having a smart, practical approach. So this is your playbook for moving from an idea to real, tangible impact. But first, a quick reality check. While the promise of AI is obviously immense, we have to be clear-eyed about the challenges. Integrating AI into old systems can be really difficult. We absolutely must get data privacy and ethics right. And ultimately, none of this works if customers and employees don't actually trust the technology. That human factor is completely non-negotiable. So here's the 4-step plan. Number 1, start small. Seriously, don't try to boil the ocean. Begin with low-risk, high-impact tasks like automating invoice capture or setting up that HR chatbot. 2, structure your workflows with humans in the loop. Let AI draft the message, sure, but a human has to approve it. 3, leverage AI specifically for those peak periods. Use it for demand forecasting and inventory management when you need it the most. And 4, govern everything. Be crystal clear about how data is used, who reviews AI outputs, and how you're monitoring for fairness. The year-end crunch. It's no longer just a challenge to be endured. It's an opportunity to be seized. The tools are here, they're mature, and your competitors and your customers are already using them. So the only question left is who or what is going to be your AI co-pilot?